It pretty much shows in your face, right? Right. By the way, Brett's in wellness products too. We're talking about that backstage.
Yeah, well, the thing is that FDA doesn't like the cosmetic industry somehow, so they don't want claims unless you are a pharmaceutical company. And they've been narrowing their scope on how to handle cosmetics. Such as, for example, last year, all of the major companies, and seems to me they are considering us number one now, got a letter from the FDA asking to take out all anti-aging claims from their packaging and advertising. So that's why you notice that every time packagings are just going out with less and less and less information. And it is because they are very strict by how they rule and how they consider what is a cosmetic.
Okay, so with that being said, there's specific ingredients that you've put together in each one of these products, and then of course, for us as distributors out here utilizing the products, we pretty much start with one and kind of move through each of the products. I'm sure all of you will agree. And a lot of us have been asked several questions, so I'd like to get through those right away. Is, how come you have put sunscreen in the products?
Well, in the specific case of sunscreen, there seems to be that right now it's a matter of choosing your poison. Huh? Either you get a very bad sunburn, or you get a chemical that will also create the same problem you don't want to have. So I've been researching on that matter. For example, the chemicals in sunscreens, they are so harsh, so dangerous that every country that has a regulation on sunscreens has limits on how much you can use them. So basically they are not very safe, so it's just a matter of choosing what you can do. No? And the only sunscreen, let's say, ingredients or sunblocks you could use are basically like zinc oxide or titanium dioxide and that sort of thing. But they have a problem. If you use them as they are naturally come out, as they are pigments, you can have very high sun protection factors, unless you want to look like a Japanese geisha in a kabuki theater. Yeah. And the way they have solved this is micronizing them in order to make so small particles, the nanoparticles, that's the way they're being called right now, so that they will reflect the UV rays, but they will not have that effect on the way you look. So you can go to higher SPFs with those sunblocks. The thing is that the research is still inconclusive on how healthy it is to absorb through your skin the zinc oxide or titanium dioxide in that way, with such small particles. So we are waiting on results of that, and also looking for some other natural substances that will provide you some sunscreening properties without just running into problem.
Okay, and then that also brings us to, all of us know about Botox. Botox now, it's only been around about 11 years now. It's a big, big industry, and we're even seeing, because of reality shows, people as young as in their 20s utilizing Botox. And I'll never forget you telling me many, many years ago that if you continue to inject poison such as Botox into the nerve, that eventually that nerve could deaden and the face can fall.
Yeah.
And that's very, very scary. So what could you say about products that are out in the market, such as Botox or Botox-related products?
Yeah. Well, Botox, as everybody knows, I guess by now, works by paralyzing the nerves, so you just don't move your face as well, and it relaxes, to say so. No? But your body gets used to it after several applications. It might be many years, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And at a certain point, it won't work. And that is when every plastic surgeon says, yes! Because that means they're going to buy a new Ferrari, Because face goes down in such a way that they have to fix a lot. So that's the way it goes. And we've seen a lot of those Botox-type products that they say it's Botox without injections and all that. And the way they work is very similar. What they do is they have a synthetic analog of snake poison in order to achieve the same results. But it might do that, but at the same time it will have the same problems with the Botox injections. At a certain point, your result will go south, your face will go south.
So. We don't want that, do we?
No.
We do not. Well, you know, I'm in love with the entire line, and when I think about all the products that we have and being able to cleanse naturally and then tone and then work through our line of products, and most importantly, you know, coming in, and then I did stay up all night, by the way. Who else stayed up all night with me? So then obviously we do some repairing with the facial. So, you know, did y'all enjoy the skit with Brett and I on the Bachelor?
I think she made the wrong decision.
Yeah. So, you know, Brett, we rap together, don't we?
Absolutely we do.
So, Brett's agreed because, tell everybody what you use in the line of skincare.
Every morning I use the Mijares toner. Once a week I'll probably throw in a facial. I'll admit it. I think there's a lot of guys in here that use the facials too, come on. I love the toner. The toner is unbelievable. The cleanser I use every morning, every night. Yeah, I think that's pretty much use it all.
Oh, go ahead. Hand it over to this group ceremony.
You know, the house cleaner comes over, and I know they think they're all my products, and it's like, no, that's actually his side of the bathroom. There's the lip and eye cream, there's the cleanser, there's the toner, there's the facials, there's the repairage and preventage. He actually needs one.
Okay. All right, so Brett, because we rap together, you've agreed that I can put a facial on you right now.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do this thing. All right. So we take it out of the bag and we unfold it, right? How many of you have never tried a facial? Wow. All right, so it's all the VIPers try it. Okay, so we're simply going to unfold it. Of course, all the formula is on one side. Now, I like to move the formula around a little bit, open up the nose. And then, of course, we're going to put the rest on my hands, if that's what we do. All right, I like to wrap the eyes. Do you like to wrap the eyes? Okay, let's close the eyes. So let's turn around this way, face the audience. So I first fix the eyes. Move this out, bring it up, and there you go.
Back off, ladies, he's all mad.
All right, let's have a seat. So, Brett was saying that, I said, well, we can put it on and take it right off. He goes, that's okay, I need my facial for the week. Okay, so Louise, let's start with the cleanser. Let's talk about the cleanser. We have that down here on the end, and you know, typically in the morning you wash your face. So tell us a little bit about the cleanser and a couple of the ingredients in the cleanser. What makes this cleanser so special?
Well, the idea with the cleanser is to have a gentle cleansing effect without changing the pH of your skin, and from that point on to soothe and take care of your skin. It is a detergent that is totally safe for the environment. We also took care of that, because pollution on rivers and on the sea with all the usage of shampoos and all that, especially sulfate-based products, is very harmful. So the idea with the cleanser is telling your skin, okay, let me take care of you. I'll take that dirt out, and I will start pampering you, so you are ready to start your day with skin that is on its right pH and has been taken care of to make it happy.
Okay. I love that. Don't you love that? Let's give it up for that. There's one key ingredient that you have in every one of the products that we are looking at right here, from the cleanser to the toner, all the way from vintage, repairage, lip and eye, and then we have here on the end the stretch mark, right? Okay, so what is that one ingredient that is in everything?
Green tea. Green tea extract. Yeah, I use it everywhere because of the same reasons now everybody's drinking it. It's a great antioxidant, has many properties that really help your skin.
Okay, so green tea, sometimes I get the question, do you all get the question, will the caffeine in the green tea affect me? So what's the answer to that?
Well, the green tea doesn't have caffeine. It has its cousin, which is the theanine, which is xanthic base, whatever. No? It works the same. But just to have an idea, if a cup, let's say you got something with a lot of caffeine, dark coffee. A cup of dark coffee is 8 ounces. And if we were to make this product 100% full coffee, what you would be using is 1/16 of a cup. Even if you were doing that, and we are using less than that, so caffeine is not a problem. Nobody will be. They will have to explain something else with why they are nervous or.
Oh, like with, yeah, herbals.
Yeah.
All right, so,
Here in the state of Washington, they do not have that problem because they. That's an internet I would love to use in this conference.
Isn't that interesting?
I think we know what she
You
meant.
start your morning out with the cleanser?
Yeah, I actually played around with a lot of the products, and I do. I start my morning with the cleanser and end it with the cleanser.
Okay. All right, so Brett, the same for
I
you.
do too.
How you feeling
I
about
have 3
it?
bottles in my house right now.
This is amazing. Yep, same for me. I use it in the morning and at night. Absolutely.
Okay, all right, let's take it over here to Rhonda and Carla. So, Rhonda, what's a day like for you with the skincare?
Well, I start my day with the cleanser, follow with the toner, and then I'm a repairage junkie. I love the repairage, so I use that in the morning along with the lifting lip and eye cream. And then at the end of the day, I start with the cleanser and take it all down, and then put the repairage and the lifting lip and eye on once again before I go to bed.
Okay. All right, well, let's move then to the toner. You know, for you, Louise, you tell me all the time that this is one of your favorite products
Yes,
in
it
the
is.
entire line. So why is that?
Well, to start with, it is not a classical toner. Toners basically used to be alcohol-based. And what you want to do with a toner is to close your pores and tighten your skin. And the alcohol-based toners work, well, the same way when you take the first sip of a tequila. That it gets really closes your throat. It's what it
Maybe
does.
you need the lime.
Yeah. Does the same with your skin, just tightening effect. No? And unfortunately, you don't get the rest of the effects with using it with the skin. So the idea is to have something gentle that will do exactly the same thing. It's close your pores after they were cleansed, tighten that skin, but at the same time moisturize it and also pamper it. It also has mint tea, but also has chamomile, which is, well, you've seen many people for instance, the day after, when they are trying to recuperate their looks, that they use a couple of chamomile tea bags on their eyes to get out all the puffiness and to start looking human again. With the toner, we are providing that gentle care to the skin in order to make it feel better and happy to get the rest of the products in a proper way.
All right, so like for instance, for Brad, he has the facial on now. Of course, we would cleanse. Would we tone before the facial or after, or both?
Toning before is better.
Okay.
Because the better the skin has its moisture and all its, let's say, pores and everything in a natural way, the better the product is being absorbed and received by the skin.
Well, would that also help with results with the body wrap?
I think so, yeah. The better your skin is, the better it will react to treatment products.
Okay. All right, so we've got cleanser toner. Now, when you look at the affordability, Rhonda, you and I, we would pretty much try anything right at this point. Are you in agreement with that?
Absolutely.
I mean, being 30 is just, things start to happen.
That's right.
I hope everyone got that. But, all right, so when you look at affordability, what do you think about the cost of the products?
Honestly, it's absolutely amazing. In many of my years, I did take good care of myself as a parent, and many of you in the audience might agree. We don't often take time to take care of our skin. And I really started focusing on that when I learned about our products, and I began at Works a little less than 2 years ago. And I truly believe that it has turned back the hands of time. I really do. Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, let's hand it over to Carla. A lot of us know you, Carla, as a fit coach, and your holistic approach to life is just amazing, and it's just something to admire. And I know you wouldn't put anything in your body or on your body that you didn't really truly believe in. So what is your thoughts, and what's a daily regime for you?
I absolutely love the skincare line. I use all of it every single day. In fact, I use the cleanser in the shower. I use it as a body wash. And you really don't need a lot, so it will last. But yeah, I put it right in the shower, and the toner is amazing for so many different things other than your face. I got a funny story. Chris, I'm not sure your secret, if you're listening. I went into the office one day, and Chris is sitting back spritzing himself. I said, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Oh, I do this every day, twice a day. It's refreshing and it makes me feel good." So I was like, "That's awesome." And then the Preventage, I use that in the day. And the Repairage I use at night. Lip and eye cream, love. Because when you're 30, you start to get happening. And but I love it because right away you feel it and you see a difference. And then the stretch mark cream, I actually use that as body lotion because the ingredients that are in that are so high in antioxidants that I know, it is for stretch mark cream, but I just love to use it head to toe. And using your defining gel, put the defining gel on first, of course, and then use the stretch mark cream. But I've noticed a big difference in the summer when you get kind of like that crepiness on your neck, and the stretch mark cream is a miracle for that. But my favorite story is the facial. I love the facial mask. One of the very first products I tried was the facial mask, and this is a true story. I tried the facial mask. Chris was away, and I thought, I'm going to do a spa night, I'm going to put the facial on, and I loved it. Well, I woke up the next morning, and I thought that night, this is an amazing product. I love this. The smell, it was relaxing, and I saw a really good result. But when I woke up in the morning, I'm brushing my teeth and I'm looking in the mirror and I thought, oh my gosh, what on earth was in that product? And I literally pulled it back out of the little garbage bin in my bathroom, and I'm looking for extra cream that might still be on that facial, and I'm scraping it off. I'm calling Cammie and I'm like, I need more of those facials, they're amazing. So yeah, I absolutely love all of the skincare.
and Pan's right, I would never put anything on my body or in it that I didn't 100% believe was good for me. And also, many, many moons ago, I was a cosmetologist and had a spa, and so I've tried very, very expensive products, not even close to the same result that you'll get with this product. So it's amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much. You know, I was at Nordstrom's, and years ago when we first came out, the Preventage was the first thing that you came out with for us, and she was looking at the ingredients. She said, "Oh, I just took this was an esthetician there. I just took this class, and this was several years ago." And she said, "The ingredients you have in Preventage were ingredients they were talking about for futuristic products." And she was amazed, and she said, "You know, I've got a product here for $1,500 that doesn't match your $23 Preventage." And I mean, that's tremendous to me. I'm really, really Let's take, for me, it's cleanser, toner, and then lip and eye cream.
Lip and eye.
Yeah, so let's kind of go through that, and if you would you just pick up the lip and eye and kind of show us exactly how to apply that product.
Okay.
And what makes that product so special, lip and eye?
Well, it's formulated. The skin around eyes and lips is thinner, has less pores. It's the first areas in which you show wrinkles. And so you have to need a very specific protection formulated for that type of skin or in those surrounding areas. So that's the idea of the product. This is the first thing you apply before using Preventage, Repairage, or some other treatments. And it's also very easy to use. What I do is put just a small dab on the middle finger, because it has less pressure when you're putting it on the finger. And I put it here, and then in this very intimate moment, you give the finger to your wrinkles.
Sorry.
What you do is doing some circular movements.
She just wants to.
Going this way.
All right, so
Oh my gosh.
that feels really good. Especially since you stay up all night at boot camp.
Awesome. As with every skincare product, it is better to do the movements the way you want your face to go.
So
Yeah.
up.
Yes. You don't want to do this only if you want to look like a hunting dog. Huh? So if you just go this way, you just go this way, like this. Smile. Smile.
I'm going to be using this all day. Okay, so a couple of key ingredients in lip and eye.
Well, we got ginseng, and next ginseng we got Centella asiatica, which has been used in Asia for centuries. And we all know there's really a temporal woman there. You know? They look beautiful for years and years and years. Well, I'm trying not to use claims that the FDA would say, "Hey, I got you," so we're talking about that, but basically we're using the strategies that are needed for these very sensitive areas.
Okay, so lip and eye, cleanser, toner, lip and eye, and then in the morning I use Preventage, and at night I use Repairage, and it's just kind of a routine. And so tell us about applying the Preventage, because that bottle typically will last me about 6 weeks. Does it do that for you? And I guess it's 6 to 8 weeks for me because I'm using it perhaps just once.
Yeah, the Preventage, the strategies, it's antioxidant protection.
Okay.
So it goes very well with jam skin in order to just keep it that way. And also just for a daily routine going out, that's the product everybody should use. And depending on the stage or how your skin is. You might use Repairage at the night as a nutritive cream, or if your skin needs a bit more nutrition, you would use Repairage also during daytime. But basically, it's easier to think of the preventives of day cream and Repairage as a night cream.
Okay, and then, you know, the last time we were together, the last boot camp, we were talking about the décolleté area. You know, Carla mentioned that, utilizing the stretch mark cream. We don't want to forget that area, and a lot of times we do, and it's unfortunate for me. I had a lot of sun damage. Growing up in the South, we didn't have the sunscreen back then, and now, of course, you know, I'm afraid to use it since talking to you. But, so what about this area here? What's the best? I know, should we cleanse, should we tone, and then
yeah, well, I definitely would be using a toner, and then the stretch mark. Your skin goes beyond your face, no? The rest of your body is covered by skin. You have to take care of it, and for sure. And yeah, many people has a lot of sun damage. I don't mean not to use sunblock. If you are going to be out in the sun, I don't know, with a beautiful bikini, certainly you should be using sunblock for that occasion, not on a daily basis if you are not going to be exposed. But going back, one way to take care of all that sun damage is using this combination, which is very important. It just reminds me about, remember that French artist in the 60s, Brigitte Bardot? Mm-hmm. Yeah. She used to have a beautiful suntan all the time, and then years after, what you could see was a walking wrinkle, no? It was moving around, no?
Walking wrinkle.
Nice lady, she decided to save the seals. She was an animal activist, and those animals loved her, no? When they needed to rub into something, they went to her and said, I need a scratch. But yeah, the thing is you have to take care of the rest of your body, and it has the stretch mark, the same strategies in order to pamper your skin and to make it happy and thinking of younger days and work that way.
Okay, and then for you, Kirsten, you didn't let me take the wrap off. Okay, all right, so Kirsten, for you, you said Repairage. That's your favorite product. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because that's the next one we're going to.
Yeah, you know, you look at our society and anti-aging and everything that kind of comes along with it and what's out there, and you know, I heard about, when I started the business, I heard about all the skincare. I didn't know, you know, what Preventage meant. I thought it meant for a younger skin. I thought Repairage meant older skin, and I just jumped right to the goods. I'm like, I'm not messing around. I'm going to go right to the top. I just started using Repairage all the time, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I put it on every single day. I will not miss a day without it. I've noticed that it's helped with, I get acne scars. You probably wouldn't even notice. And the best feeling in the world is that this year I've gone pretty much makeup free, no cover up, no foundation, and it's been amazing. So it feels so good.
Okay, so Louise, that brings us to Repairage, and I remember when I turned 50, you formulated that product, and that was for lifting, tightening, toning. So talk a little bit about that and a couple of the key ingredients there.
Yeah. The idea of the Repairage is to use it preferably at night. Well, you can use it anytime, right? But while your body is repairing itself, we want to help it a bit with a very good deep moisturizing and providing some vitamins and nutrients for the skin to repair, and especially to take care of those wrinkles. It is not a bad thing to have some small wrinkle. I remember many years ago when I was getting into the skincare industry, and it's over 20 years, I was hanging with, it was one of the top consultants in France for the beauty industry, and we were in his chateau close in Paris and all that. And this guy told me, listen, there's nothing more charming than a well-moisturized small wrinkle. Which is interesting if you think about it, because the other way is perfect, flawless, is like what happened to you? You were in coma for so many years, no? So just take care of that small wrinkle, moisturize it so it won't become a big wrinkle and look like one of those cigar vending Indian machines. They were out of the shops in some towns years ago, no?
No?
All right, so cleanser, toner at night, with an eye, repairage, and that'll work. And then that brings us to stretch mark cream. You know, there's so much more to this product than stretch mark. And it's just an amazing body lotion. I love this product. You know, as you age, you come with the crepiness that you talked about, Carla, and also dry skin, especially where I live. So this has been an instrumental product for me, and of course, you know, defining gel is a product that I use daily as well. Should I apply stretch mark cream first or second? Because I'm always using defining gel as well.
Yeah, gels should be before creams. So it's better to use defining gel first and then use the stretch mark.
Okay, so let's say I'm not using defining gel, then we're getting out of the shower, go straight for the stretch mark cream.
Yes.
Okay, so what's a couple of key ingredients in the stretch mark cream? What are some of the other things that we
The stretch mark shares ingredients with repairage, for example, and even also with the facial. The idea is well, to take care of that skin the same way you would do with your face. And yeah, because well, even with this roughness, this coarseness of the skin, it shows even faster in the rest of your body, because nobody really takes much care of it than in the face. No? And unless you are married to a carpenter that really needs to sand something with your leg, it's better to have. Honey, come in.
Yes, I totally get that.
Yeah.
All right, so, you know, I look at everything and, you know, some of us are on a budget and we need to know where to start. So where would we start, and then how can we build this product line?
Well, I would have the cleanser toner, and either preventive or repairage, depending how you see yourself and how the stage of your skin. And but definitely next month I would buy some stretch mark too, to take care of it.
And all of our products, I tell everyone, less is more. We don't need to slather it on. And
That is true.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
talk a
that
little
is-
bit, it's just dots of the product, really.
Yes, if you use too much, you will clog pores, and you might get some pimples, stuff like that. No? It is not a matter of quantity, but it's just having enough and messaging so it will penetrate.
All right, and you know, another thing, not too long ago you came into the office with your children, and you know, we were going through the product line talking about the